It's SGCBL Baseball, Monday night game of the week. This week sees the interconference action as the Dragons of Dol Guldur travel to Bywater to take on the Bounders at the water park. It's the Dol Guldur Dragons versus the Bywater Bounders, live from Bywater. Stay tuned for Tolkien Baseball after a word from our sponsors.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Ed's nuclear-powered popcorn popper, the popcorn popper that never leaves a kernel of corn unpopped. Remember, with Ed's nuclear-powered popcorn popper, meltdown isn't just for butter anymore.
10 p.m. BULOVA Bulova watch time. For supreme accuracy, expert design, and outstanding value, choose a Bulova, masterpiece of fine watchmaking. WEAF, New York.
Welcome back. It's time for the pregame show. Lots of news happening this week in the world of Tolkien baseball. Once again, the Ravenhill Darkwings are at the top of the weekly team power rankings. We're just getting started on the third month of the season, and Ravenhill has led the pack for all but 1 week this year. Tonight's teams both sit in the top half of the rankings, with Bywater at number 7 and Dol Guldur in 11th place. Also, for the second broadcast in a row, the most recent player of the week in the Mordor Conference is a Darkwing. This time it's Ererbag Starslobberer, their 27-year-old left fielder, who went 12 for 23 for a .522 average and smacked 4 homers and drove in 10 runs last week. He also scored 7 himself. In the Shire Conference, Breeze Iderorn Fuzzy Knucklebreaker won his second player of the week for the season after a week that saw him hit .500 with 5 homers and 12 RBI. On June 6th, the cheese catcher hit 3 homers in a game against the Dunharrow Devils to add to his growing reputation. Goigan Jamor of the Eagles is on a hitting streak that has lasted 20 days. He socked a hit in the last game on June 5th that the Eagles played in a 2-1 triumph over Minas Morgul at the Erie. He singled in the first, grounded out in the third, struck out in the sixth, then struck out again in the eighth, but he got a hit. He's presently hitting on a .310 pace and has played in 57 games, scoring 34 times. Dudak Heartmasher of the Fairies won his 200th career victory also on June 2nd. He's just the 18th pitcher to reach that milestone. So far, only 3 pitchers that have reached the 200-win plateau have been denied entry into the Hall of Fame. Speaking of which, it's time to vote for the Hall of Fame. Get your votes in now. Between now and the end of June, I think, is the... let me just tell you for sure when it is. Hall of Fame voting ends on June 30th. So on June 30th in the game, we're going to have our 2032 class of Hall of Famers. It's also All-Star voting time, and the All-Star voting ends on July 4th with the 2032 All-Star game being held on July 6th at Bree. Fans are encouraged to submit their ballots before the mid-season classic. It's going to be held at the Breeland Ballpark, where the Shire Conference hopes to extend their winning streak to 6 games. Overall, the Shire has won 17 of these mid-season contests to the Mordor Conference's 12. Let's take a quick look at the standings. Excuse me. On June 7th, Old Forest leads the Elf Division by 4 games over Minas Tirith. Minas Ithil is got a comfortable 10-game lead in the Hobbit Division over Bywater. Bree is 4 games up on Buckleberry in the Dwarf Division. Bywater leads for the first wildcard spot in the Shire Conference. They're half a game ahead of Buckleberry in that race. Buckleberry is 2 games up over Moria for the second wildcard spot. Dead Marshes is 10 games ahead in the Orc Division at 39 and 21. 43-16, the Ravenhill Darkwings are 7 games up in the Goblin division, but Lothlorien is on a 10-game winning streak. They've won their last 10. Minas Morgul is 4 games ahead in the Troll division over Dol Guldur. Lothlorien leads the wild card in the Mordor Conference by 6.5 games over the number 2 wild card team, which is Dol Guldur at 30-30. They're a game ahead of Grey Havens, 2 games ahead of Isengard, 3.5 games of Misty Mountain, 4.5 ahead of Numenor and Weathertop, 6 ahead of Dunharrow, and 6.5 ahead of Daggerlad. Thrarin Samarkand of Dead Marshes leads the batting race in the Mordor Conference with a 379 average. Forerunner Baggins has 21 homers to lead that race. Star Slobberer, the aforementioned Star Slobberer, is tied with his teammate Fessel Stonethrottler with 56 RBI. For ERA, Fesser Earthhead, also of Ravenhill, has a 0.82 ERA in the Mordor Conference to lead that race. And Ravenhill's Joe Graves has 11 wins. In the Shire Conference, Knucklebreaker has a 379 batting average to match Samarkand. He's leading the batting average race. Elronda Hubbard has 29 homers and 62 RBI to lead both of those races. Diodor Arwan of Minas Ithil has a 1.18 ERA in the ERA race for pitchers, and Edmund Borodin of Bree has 11 wins to lead in that contest there. We'll be back after another message and review our starting lineups for this game between Dol Guldur and Bywater at the water park.
I wear the cleanest clothes in town, so does my family. And yours can too, 'cause all you do is use T-I-D-E. Tide gets clothes cleaner than any soap.
Any soap?
Yes, any soap.
You get the cleanest wash in town with T-I-D-E, Tide.
Say, you'd like to get the cleanest wash in town, wouldn't you? Sure. And Tide will give it to you every time. Reason we're so positive about that is we've proved it in the laboratory. There isn't a soap sold today we haven't tested against Tide, and that probably includes any soap you've ever used yourself. Well, the results read like this. Tide gets clothes cleaner than any other washing product sold throughout America. Of course, millions of you women have proved that right in your own washing machines. But where our results are in facts and figures, yours are in those cleaner overalls the kids romp around in, the cleaner towels you stack away each wash day. So put your clothes in those wonderful Tide Suds. Then wring 'em, rinse 'em, and hang up the cleanest wash in town.
Tide gets clothes cleaner than any soap.
Any soap?
Yes, any soap.
You get the cleanest wash in town with
T-I-D-E, Tide.
T-I-D-E, Tide.
Welcome back for the starting lineups for this game between the Dragons and the Bounders. Dol Guldur is 30-30 this season. They're second in the Troll division, 4 games behind Minas Morgul. They currently have a 1-game lead over Grey Havens for the second Mordor Conference wildcard spot. The Dragons have scored 234 runs, which puts them 11th in the Mordor Conference, but their pitching is 3rd best, only allowing 239 runs on the season. They've got starter James Pennypacker on the DL, recovering from elbow ligament reconstruction surgery due to an injury he suffered last June. Recently, Pennypacker suffered a setback in his recovery and isn't expected back for at least another 6 weeks. Meanwhile, the Bounders are having a really good year with a 33-28 record. Unfortunately, they're in the same division as the league champion Worms, so Bywater is 10 games out in the Hobbit division. However, they are 2.5 games up in the Shire Conference wildcard race ahead of Bucklebury and Moria. Bywater has scored 311 runs, which ties them for 4th in the Shire Conference, and they've allowed 291, which puts them 6th. They've got a banged-up roster with players like starter Ereborn Moo, outfielders Dagon Geomli, Higak the Rude, and Grimly Axerender, first baseman Sue Nadriarian, and closer Nolak Finger Torturer, all on the DL. Just today, Bywater made a deal with the SFL's new New York Blernsballers to acquire help to their troubled infield. garnering a all-around defensive player in the form of shortstop Gareth Bellamere. The lineups for tonight's game, leading off for Dol Guldur, is Gorbatok Trample, the shortstop. He's hitting a lowly 199 this year, and on the road he's only hitting 141. The good news is, against Ella Randall, the starting pitcher for the Bywater Bounders this year, he's 2 for 3. Lagil Ewemir is the first baseman, batting second. Norman Xanatos, the catcher, bats third. He's hitting .281 with 9 homers and 27 RBI. Hisson Rockdelver, the third baseman, bats third. He's got 11 homer and 34 RBI. Neil Moon, the right fielder, bats fifth. Val Human Crawler is the DH. Since we're playing in the Shire Conference Park, he's hitting .242. Floribus Anarel is the left fielder, bats seventh. Ulysses Longshoreman bats eighth at second base, and Iadin Elralinde is the center fielder. On the hill for the Dragons will be Billin Earthmasher. Earthmasher's got a 3.90 ERA. On the road, he's 1-2. This year, his record is 5-4 with a 3.9 ERA. For the Bounders, the newly acquired Gareth Bellamere is at shortstop, and he's leading off. He's fresh over from the Sci-Fi League, so he has nothing over in this league as far as stats goes. He was hitting .316 with the Blurns Ballers, and he's got no homers and 24 RBI. Aroma Elowin is the right fielder, bats second. Ferdinand Puttifoot, the second baseman, bats third. He's hitting .310 with 15 homers and 41 RBI. Porto Black bats cleanup at third base. Gilgarel Salad is the DH. He's hitting .288 with 14 homers and 31 RBI. Kenny the Slob is catching. He bats sixth. Elagrina of the Forest plays first base, batting seventh. Dejaha El Valdrielad is the center fielder, who bats eighth. And Dinadus Hilldweller is the left fielder, batting ninth. On the hill for the Bounders will be Tavia Elarandal. We'll be back in just a second with the first pitch of the game.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all. On a highway or a road along a levee, performance is sweeter, nothing can beat her. Life is completer in a Chevy. So make a date today to see the USA. See it in your Chevrolet.
Welcome back to the water park in Bywater. Water park's 330 down the left field line, 350 to left, 375 to the left field power alley, 420 to deep center field, 395 to the right field power alley, 380 to right, straightaway right, and 360 down the right field line. Dol Guldur is in second place in the Troll Division with a mark of 30-30. Bywater's 33-28, putting them second in the Hobbit Division in the Shire Conference. Both teams are meeting for the first time this season. It's 57 degrees and partly cloudy. The wind is blowing in from center at 8 miles per hour. It's time for baseball. Tavia Elarandal gets the start for Bywater. He's 3-7 with a 4.29 ERA, striking out 63 in 77.2 innings pitched. Gorbatok Trample is the leadoff hitter. Steps in. Here's the windup. The offering to Trample. The batter swings. Chop to third. Black handles it the in-between hop and throws Trample out for the first out of the game. Excuse me. Lagul Ewemir steps in. He's batting .297 this year with 9 homer and 21 RBI. Base is empty, 1 out. From the windup, the pitch. That's 1 away. Fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. From the windup, Ella Randall kicks and fires. That's a strike. Ella Randall's a fireballer. He can get it up there 100 miles an hour. Here comes the pitch. Aylmer swings and fouls it off. The slob sets the target. In comes the pitch. Aylmer swings and sends a little tap up the first base line, foul. Man, I'm having trouble talking tonight. The slob crouches down, flashes the sign. Ella Randall nods. Got him looking with a fastball. That's 2 down. Here's Norman Xanatos up to bat. Xanatos is the Dol Guldur catcher. Dol Guldur bats with 2 out. Ella Randall checks the sign, winds and delivers the pitch. That's inside with a fastball. Porto Black's playing third. Gareth Bellamere is at short. Puttyfoot's at second. Ellegrina of the Forest at first. And Kenny the Slob is catching. Out in the outfield, we've got Hill Dweller, Elvadrielad, and Elowin. Ella Randall stares in, gets the sign. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's low for ball 2. 2-0 count on Xanatos from the windup. Ella Randall deals at the knees with a fastball. Ella Randall rocks and delivers. Xanatos fouls it away. Pitch on the way. That is a ball way outside. Full count on the batter. Fastball away for ball 4. Xanatos gets a free ticket to first. Here's Hisson Rockdelver. Hisson's hitting .266 for the Dragons. 2 out. Ella Randall into the stretch. Kicks and fires. Fastball. He got it in there. The slob guns it to second. Xanatos took off for second, but he is gunned down. Like they say, crime doesn't pay. Kenny the Slob is gunned down 14 out of 35 base stealers. That's 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Tonight's contest is sponsored by Alric's Ale. There's only one best, and you get it when you order an Alric's. Middle-earth's highest grade brewing means that Alric's goes down smooth, not bitter. So the next time you're out carousing, ask the innkeep for a tankard of Alric's. Alric's Ale, the clear choice. Bottom of the first, no score. Here come the Bywater Bounders. Villain Earthmasher will get the start for Dol Guldur. In 11 games, he's 5-4 with a 3.90 ERA. He's got 59 Ks in 60 innings. Earthmaster gets the sign, and that one misses low to Gareth Bellamere, the shortstop. Bellamere came over to the Bounders from New York in a trade. The Bounders traded away 3 players. We'll run down that the details of that deal maybe a little bit later. A couple of minor leaguers went in that deal. 1 ball, no strikes. Earthmaster winds and throws inside. Here's the pitch. That one's low with a sinker. He's gone 3-0 to the leadoff batter. Earthmaster checks the sign, kicks and deals. Bellamere swings at it. Slow roller along the first base line, rolling foul. Had the green light with 3-0. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Bellamere gets a free ride. Out in the outfield for the Dragons, we got Anaril in left, Ellerlinde in center, and Moon in right. Hisson Rockdelver's at third, Trample's at short, Longshoreman's at second, Eowemir is at first, and Norman Xanatos is behind the plate. Aroma Elowin is coming up to the plate. He's batting .255 with 10 homers and 33 RBI. Runner on first with nobody out. The set in the pitch at the knees, strike called. Earthmaster deals the 0-1 pitch. That pitch misses inside. Pitch on the way. Low with the sinker. Earthmaster's having a little bit of trouble finding the plate. Here's the offering. Elowin swings and wraps it on the ground past the mound. Longshoreman makes the pickup, steps on second for one, and on to first. That's the double play. Here's Ferdinand Puddifoot. The 21-year-old's hitting .310 this year with 15 homers, 41 RBI. Base is empty, 2 out. Puddifoot swings at the pitch and misses a sinker. Earthmaster rocks, kicks, and delivers. Puddifoot swings, hammered on the ground toward short, rolls into left field for a base hit. The Bywater third baseman Porto Black is up. He's hitting .182 with 8 homers. 2 down. That's a pitch out, ball 1. Keeping an eye on Puddifoot over there at first. Earthmaster to the plate. The swing. Nub down the first base line. Xanatos reaches it. Quick throw to Eowamir. And he's out. That's 3 down. After an inning, we've got no score here at the ballpark in Bywater.
Everybody's talking Tempo, the new filter cigarette. Far more charcoal, far more charcoal.
How does all that flavor get through all that charcoal in that new filter cigarette?
Tempo, the secret's in the structure of Tempo's all new filter. Try the new filter cigarette, Tempo. Tempo brings you far more activated charcoal than in previous filter designs. The first bonded charcoal filter, a new kind of filter for a taste too good to miss. White Estron Filter 2. No health claim is made for Tempo. Only the promise of easy draw, smoother taste.
How does all that flavor get through all that charcoal in that new filter cigarette?
Tempo, the secret's in the structure of Tempo's all new filter. Try the new filter cigarette, Tempo.
Welcome back. It's the top of the second. So far, no score, no runs, no hits, no errors for the Dragons. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Bounders. The batter is Hisson Rockdelver. Elorandel brings it. That one's low and away. We'll check out some of the other goings-on in the rest of the league here in a little bit. Notice that it looked like Rivendell jumped out to a 4-0 lead in their game. Elorandel ready to deal. Here it is. Low and outside, ball 2. Weathertop has taken a 2-0 lead in the top of the first in their game against Old Forest. Moria jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the bottom of the first against their rivals. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a curveball. The pitch. Rockdelver swings at it, hitting the air to deep right center. Elowin sprints after it, and he's got it for the out. Here's Neil Moon. He's hitting .327. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball 1, low and outside. Pitch on the way, low for ball 2. The slob flashes the sign. The pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Elorandel kicks and delivers. Moon swings, hit down the right field line, foul. The pitch, check swing, he held up. Full count. Here's the pitch. A half swing by Moon, but he held up for ball 4. Batting, it's foul Human Crawler. 1 on, 1 out. Elorandel from the stretch. The pitch. Human Crawler looks at a strike. The pitch. It's a pitch out. Ball 1. Keeping an eye on Moon over at first base. I think both of these teams have pretty fast runners. That's another pitch out. Ball 2 on the 1-1 pitch. Snap throw to first, and Moon dives back safely. Pitch from Elarandel. Swung on. Liner up the middle. Base hit for Human Crawler. Moon's going for third. El Valdriolad has it. Throws it to third. And he's in there safe. Beat the tag. Florbus Anarol climbs into the batter's box, hitting .364 with a homer and 7 RBI. 2 on, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Anarol gave that one a look and held up for ball 1. Elarandel throwing to Anarol. Here it is. Popped up high in the air out towards second. Circling under it is Puttyfoot, and he pulls it in. 2 down. Ulysses Longshoreman steps up to the plate. Runners at the corners for Dol Guldur with 2 down. The stretch and the pitch. Long drive toward the gap in deep left center. Tracking it to El Valdriolad. He hauls it in on the run. That retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 2 runners left on base. Ever wonder what to do with that dragon's hoard you and your friends just acquired? Stick it in a sack, cram it in a chest, bury it under a mountain? Visit the Bank of Rivendell and put that gold to work for you. Bank of Rivendell, the smart choice. Gilgaril Salad stands in. He's hitting .288 this year with 14 homers and 31 RBI. Here's the pitch, and that one's low for a sinker. Low for a ball, a sinker. Here's the pitch. Little fly ball down the line to shallow right. It'll land foul. Here's the pitch. Sinker low, ball 2. Earthmaster from the windup. The 2-1 delivery. Outside, ball 3. Keeps getting behind the hitters. He saved last inning with a timely double play. Earthmaster kicks and fires. Sinker in the dirt, ball 4. The batter is Kenny the Slob. He's hitting .285 this year with 8 homer and 26 RBI. 1 on, nobody out. The stretch and the pitch, knee high on the inside corner with a curveball for strike 1. Throw to first, the runner's back. The delivery, the Slob swings, grounds hard towards second. Longshoreman fields it, quick throw to second for 1, and on to first to double up the Slob. Another DP turned by the Dragons. Here's Elagrina of the Forest. 2 out. Here's the windup and the pitch. She swings and slaps it foul to the left side. Earthmaster winds up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball 1. Earthmaster brings the 1-1. This one's hit well, out toward deep center. El Relinde giving chase near the warning track. And he reaches out to make a one-handed grab. That retires the side. After 2, no score.
Folks who travel everywhere, from Trinidad to Monaco, say the service can't be beat with what we give at Conoco. Check the oil, shine your glass, fill it up with Conoco gas.
Welcome back. Checking out the games around the league. It's interleague play all over the place. Greyhaven's at Carrick. The Bears have a 3-0 lead in the middle of the second. At the end of 2, it's no score. Misty Mountain at Buckleberry. Isengard has a 1-0 lead in the middle of the second over Minnesithal. In the top of the second, Weathertop has just scored again to extend their lead to 3-0 over Old Forest. Daggerlad has got a 5-0 lead in the middle of the second over Erebor. At the end of the first, Moria is already up 8-0 over the Devils of Dunharrow. They're playing at Moria. Later on, we're going to have a game between Ravenhill and Rivendell. Dead Marshes and Bree is a final. The Cheese won that one 4-0. A final in 11 innings. Bottom of the 11th, the Titans scored with a walk-off victory over Lothlorien 1-0. Laketown defeated Minas Morgul 2-0. And we'll come back later on in the game with some more updates. Here it's 0-0 in the top of the third. Each team's got one hit, and both teams have no runs. Bywater's been on the receiving end of a couple of timely double plays. Here's Iadin Elralinde. He's hitting 162 with no homers and 5 RBI. Elrandel goes into the full windup. Elrande swings and hits out to Puttyfoot. He's down to his knees, fields it, up and over to first for the out. Here's Gorbadoc Trample. There's one out. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on and he missed it for strike one. The right-hander delivers. Fastball low, ball one. Elrandel to the plate. Swung on and bounces that one foul. From the windup, the 1-2. Swung on and foul back to the screen. 1-2 the count. Elrandel is ready. Into the windup. The pitch. That's a ball. Evens the count. 2-2. The slob sets the target. The pitch. That one's low and away. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hooked foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Elrandel gets the sign from the slob. Winds and delivers home. Swung on, another foul. The count is full. Elrandel checks the sign. Winds and fires. Trample swings. Fouls it back to the screen. Trample's making him work for it. Here's the pitch. Trample swings. Drilled foul on the ground near third. Elrandel's turned it up a notch. These last 2 fastballs were 99 miles an hour. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That time he swung at a bad pitch. Coming to the plate is Legel Eowamir. Base is empty, 2 out. That's a fastball away, and Eowamir lays off. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the pitch. Fastball misses low. Here's the pitch. Fastball missing high. Elrandel has to come in with this pitch. That's a strike. 3-1 on Eowamir. Elrandel goes into his windup and delivers. Swung on and missed. That one was practically in the dirt. 3-2. Elrandel gets the sign from the slob. Winds and delivers home. Fastball grounded foul first base side. Here's the pitch. Swung on, line drive toward third. Black is there, but he can't get a glove on it. Base hit for Eowamir. Norman Xanatos at the plate. There's 2 out. The set, the pitch, taken for a strike. Here's the offering, low for ball 1. The pitch, way outside, ball 2. Now the pitch at the knees with a fastball. Ella Randall with the pitch. Fastball on the inside corner, strike 3. That retires the side. After 2.5, it's no score. Bree is the home of cheese, and not just the baseball team. It's the home of the finest cheesemakers in Middle-earth. Cheeseheads at the ballpark know Brie cheddar and crackers are a fine snack. Or visit your local tavern and pick up some Brie. There's always room for Brie cheese. The batter is Dejaha Elvadrialad. Earthmaster into the windup, the delivery, ball 1. Pitch on the way. Elvadrialad swings and misses a sinker. Elvadrialad turns to bunt, but he misses it. He walked his last time up. Oh no, this is his first time up, sorry. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that one's low with a changeup. It's the first time through the order for the Bounders. 2-2 pitch. Elvadrialad takes ball 3. Earthmaster winds, fires the 3-2 pitch. Sinker hit foul. Full count. Earthmaster's ready. The windup in the pitch. Elvadrialad swings, drives that one hard to deep right center. Moon has to dig. He goes high, and he gets it. Moon with a great catch. Seeing some D by the Dragons tonight. The batter is Dinadis Hilldweller. There's one out. The windup in the pitch. Knee high on the outside corner with a sinker. Here's the pitch, and that sinker's high. 1-1 on Hilldweller. From the full windup, Earthmaster deals. Checked swing. The appeal, no swing. 2-1 the count. The windup in the pitch. A swinging strike at a changeup. The pitch, very low with a changeup. Earthmaster into the windup, the 3-2 offering, swing and a miss. Hilldweller swung through it, strike 3. That puts his totals at 60 strikeouts this season. After 3 full here at the water park, the score remains 0-0.
Who walks the stair without a care and makes the happiest sound? Bounce up and down just like a clown. Everyone knows it's Slinky, the best present yet to give or get, the favorite all over town. The hit of the day when you're ready to play. Everyone knows it's Slinky, it's Slinky, it's Slinky. For fun, it's the best of the toys. It's Slinky, it's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. It's Slinky, for fun is the best of the toys. It's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. Everyone wants a Slinky, you ought to get a Slinky.
Welcome back, it's the top of the 4th. Dol Guldur, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. Here's Gareth Bellamere at the bat for the Bounders. Oh, we lost count. We thought there was 3 outs. Went to commercial, and Bellamere is up at bat for the Bounders. This broadcast is a mess tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Bellamere, the shortstop. Earthmaster into the windup and the pitch. There's a liner to right center. Moon hustling. Falls in and rolls to the base of the wall. Bellamere with a wide turn. Moon with the throw to second, and Bellamere is in there safely with his first Tolkien Baseball League hit. Wow. Honestly, I haven't been drinking. Might work out better if I start. Aroma Elowin is up to bat now. Earthmaster on the rubber. Sinker misses low. Now the pitch. Swing by Elowin. Sinker hit on the ground toward short. Trample gathers it in, sends it to first, and Elowin is cut down. Now it's the end of the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. A runner left on base. After 3 full, it's 0-0. Rock Delver's hitting for the Dragons in the top of the 4th. From the windup, Elorandal delivers inside for ball 1. Moria's got an 8-0 lead over Dunharrow in their game. The pitch, that one's low for ball 2. Oh my. The right-hander throws inside with a fastball, ball 3. Elorandal looks in for the sign, nods and delivers. Ball 4, a fastball. Third walk issued by Tavja Elorandal. Moon's the batter, runner on first with nobody out. Elorandal comes set and deals low for ball 1. Long look in by Elorandal. Here's the pitch. That one misses low for ball 2. Moon waits. The pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 1. The count is 2-1 on Moon. Elorandal works from the stretch. The pitch. There's a grounder toward short, handled by Bellamere. Quick throw to second. Puttifoot throws over the runner, and they get Moon 2. Double play. Here's Human Crawler. He's gone 1 for 1. Nobody on, 2 out. Elorandal's ready. The windup and the delivery. Swung on and hit to the left side. Foul. Elorandal winds up the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Elorandal kicks and deals. Swung on. Fastball. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. The swing. Towering pop-up to shallow left field down the line. Black hustling for it, but it's going to end up foul. The 1-2 delivery. Fastball low. 2-2 on Dol Guldur's designated hitter. Elorandal goes into the windup, fires. There's a line foul down the third baseline. The pitch. Away with a fastball. It's 3-2. Elorandal checks the sign, winds and fires. Inside, ball 4, another walk. Here's Anarel. It's the top of the 4th with 2 out. Elorandal stretches and comes in with the pitch. That's a fastball that misses low. The pitch, swung on, hit to the right side, foul. Strike 2. Anarel was late on the fastball. Ow. From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch, low with the changeup. Here's the pitch. Anarel swings and yanks it foul. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that head bat ends in a strikeout. That retires the side. Have you ever been in this situation? You're mixing up a potion of longevity and, uh-oh, you've run out of unicorn hair? If only there were a one-stop shop for all your potion-making needs. One that maybe would teach someone how to speak on the radio. Al's Alchemical Alley to the rescue. Al's has got everything, from frost giant teeth to four-leaf clover, from troll blood to dragon scales. You'll find it at Al's. Al's Alchemical Alley, that's the stuff. Bottom of the 4th, here's Ferdinand Puttifoot. He's 1 for 1. From the windup, the pitch, sinker, and it's a strike. Both teams are knotted up even. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Here's the 1-strike pitch. Puttifoot watches it miss away. Earthmaster starts his windup. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, pop foul back to the seats. Earthmaster toes the rubber, winds, delivers the 1-2 pitch. Puttifoot with a swing and lofts it down the line to deep left. Anaril races after it. Full extension, and he hangs on. Fantastic play by the Dol Guldur left fielder. We've just been seeing it all over the place tonight with the Dragons out in the field. Porto Black at bat. There's one out. The windup. Earthmaster fires, and Black takes a sinker low. Earthmaster winds up. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on a grounder down the line toward first, but it's foul. 1-1 count. Wind up by Earthmaster. Here's the pitch. Black swings. Pop fly on the infield right side in foul territory. Drifting out of play. Earthmaster rocks and delivers. Black swings. Squibs it foul. Count of 1-2 on Black. Earthmaster goes into his windup. Delivers. Cut on and missed. Strike 3. Swung through the Earthmaster changeup. Here's Gavril Salad. Or Salad. No on. 2 out. Earthmaster checks the sign. Delivers a pitch. Strike at the knees. The 1-strike pitch. Ball 1. Earthmaster missed with a sinker. Earthmaster rocks and fires. There's a liner hard down the left on the left side. Rockdelver somehow made that play in a diving catch. Another amazing play. That's 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. After 4, the score is 0-0.
Light up a Cremo, a mellow, mild Cremo, a winning smoke by far. You can search every clime, but at 3 for a dime, you can't beat a Cremo cigar. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the sweet-scented cigar-smoking society. This is Arthur Godfrey down in Washington, D.C. Mike Man Godfrey, Cremo's capricious custodian of the calorific cantata.
Welcome back. Top of the 5th. All knotted up here at the water park. Dol Guldur versus Bywater. The Dragons, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. The Bounders, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. Headed into the top of the 5th with the Dragons coming up to the plate. Ulysses Longshoreman is the batter. Ella Randall into the windup, kicks and fires, misses with a fastball. In comes the pitch to Longshoreman, inside. Ella Randall kicks and deals, misses the mark with a fastball. Leadoff hitter, 3-0. Ella Randall from the windup, slings it home, misses with a fastball for ball 4. That's his 5th walk. Moving in to hit Iadin Elaralinde. 1 on, nobody out. The stretch, the pitch. Elaralinde swings and misses. Ella Randall has the sign from the slob, comes home, swing by Elaralinde and wraps it foul. Two-strike pitch from Ella Randall. Got him swinging. That was a curveball. Backed around to the top of the order, it's Trample. He's had nothing in 2 trips to the plate. Dol Guldur has a runner on first, 1 out. And Trample swings and hits it into the air to center. El Vadrielat is there, and that's 2 away. Here's Eowemir. He's 1 for 2. Dol Guldur has a runner on first with 2 down. Elrandal into his stretch, checks the runner at first. It's fastball low. Elrandal checks the sign. He pitches. Swung on liner to center. Elvadrielad hustling. It falls in and chases it to the wall. Longshoreman to third. Eormir has a double. The batter will be Norman Xanatos. Runners in scoring position with 2 out. Elrandal finds the sign. Straightens up and deals. Fastball strike on the inside corner. First base is open, but they're pitching to Xanatos. Now the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Elrandal has Xanatos in the hole. Here he comes. Swung on. Fly ball to right center. Elwyn gives chase, and he has it, and that is 3 down. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Pipeweed's back in style, and Bill's Bonnie Pipeweed's the coolest smoke ever. Bill's Bonnie Pipeweed gives you smooth flavor and satisfying rings of smoke after a long, hard march. Bill's! Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Here's Kenny the Slob. From the windup, Earthmaster deals at the knees with a changeup. One strike the count. Earthmaster into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Earthmaster serves up the 0-2. Swung on. Popped up way off to the left. It'll land some 20 rows back. Earthmaster peers in. Gets the sign. Fires. Sinker strike. He's gone. Borderline pitch, but it's strike 3. Pellegrina of the Forest in the batter's box. 1 out. Earthmaster with the windup. Rocks back, wheels and fires, and misses with a changeup. Earthmaster winds up. The 1-0 pitch. Down the middle. Strike 1. It's a 1-1 count on Pellegrina. Earthmaster gets the sign. Then Pellegrina lifts it into short left center, and it drops for a base hit. Dejaha Elvadrielad is up. Runner at first takes her lead with 1 out. From the stretch, the pitch, low for a ball. Elvadrielad waits the pitch. That's a strike, a sinker. The pitch. Sinker misses inside. Corners are in. Looking out for a bunt. It's a 1-2-1 pitch. There's strike 2. A 2-2 count on Elvadrielad. From the stretch, the pitch. Grounded hard straight up the middle. Longshoreman makes a backhand grab. Takes it to second for 1. Strong throw to first. And he's out. Another double play. That retires the side. After 5 innings, it's still 0-0.
Well, you love to go shopping and you won't deny. You shop at Sears and you get a good buy. You spend your money and you have no fears, 'cause you know it's a value when it comes from Sears.
Welcome back. We're headed into the 6th inning. This game's moving along pretty quickly. 0-0. Both teams have 3 hits. Both teams have no runs. Up to bat is Rock Delver. Here's the windup from Elrandal. The pitch. Ball 1 is in the dirt. Wow. Another double play ends an inning for Bywater. That's 3 double plays turned against the Bounders. Elrandal stares in, gets the sign. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike. Randall's up to 91 pitches. 1-1 count on Rock Delver. Here's the windup. The delivery. Swung on, hit hard. On the ground to third. Pellegrino of the Forest takes it after a throw from Black, and that is out number 1. The hitter is Neil Moon. Base is empty with 1 out. Randall's ready into the windup. The pitch. Moon takes a strike. Knee high on the inside corner with a fastball. Right-hander gets the sign, delivers, swung on, hit up in the air, on the infield. Calling for it is Pellegrino of the Forest, and she has it for out number 2. Batting is foul, Human Crawler. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Dol Guldur bats with 2 outs. Human Crawler takes the pitch for ball 1. The pitch. Curveball over for a strike. Count is 1-1 on Human Crawler. From the windup, Randall offers. Fastball misses low. Randall wheels and deals. That one misses for ball 3. Randall rocks, kicks, and delivers. Swung on, pop foul down below. The payoff pitch, and that's ball 4. A free ride for Human Crawler. Randall has now walked 6. And that was his 100th pitch as well. The batter is Anarl. Has no hits and 2 at-bats today. The runner at first takes his lead with 2 out. Here comes the pitch. Human Crawler breaks for second. Low a ball. The throw to second. Safe. That's the first steal for Human Crawler this season. The pitch. Anarl swings. Got a piece of it. Back to the screen. There's 2 down with a runner at second. The 1-1 pitch. And that's a ball. Here's the pitch. Swung on and he cannot connect. Strike 2. The pitch. Anarl swings at it and rolls it foul back to the screen. Count of 2 balls and 2 strikes on Anarl. Randall is set, brings it home. Anarl taps it foul. Randall working from the stretch. Here's the 2-2. Anarl swings and spins it back over the net. Buckleberry has tied up the score against Misty Mountain, 1-1 in their game. The pitch. Anarl watches it for strike 3. That fastball caught the outside corner. Randall notches his 6th strikeout to go with his 6 walks. That retires the side after 5.5. It's still 0-0. Hobbits in this league go to Harefoot Harry's Foot Hair Trimming Salon and Spa. At Harefoot Harry's, Tooks, Brandybooks, Gamgees, and Bagginses are all treated like kings. Whether you're a puttyfoot or a tunnelie, treat yourself with a trip to Mickle Delving and Harefoot Harry's. Denidus Hill Dweller is coming to bat. Here's the windup and the pitch. On the outside corner for a strike. The left-hander kicks and deals. Swung on, hit high, long, and foul down the right field line. That looked like it went left to me. 0-2 count on Hill Dweller. Earthmaster winds and fires. That one's hit sharply third base side. Rock Delver gathers it, and he bobbles it. Hill Dweller is safe on the Rock Delver error. That's totally out of character for these Dragons in this game especially. So, there's a runner at first for Bellemere. Told you we'd tell you about the trade for him earlier today. They made a swap with the New York Blurns Ballers. Gandauthor Imromer 28-year-old minor league second baseman Gandalf Thor Imromer, 26-year-old minor leaguer infielder Friedel Mansmasher, and 21-year-old minor league right fielder Dillier Grudgesmith were shipped to the Blurns Ballers in return for Bellemere today. And today, Bellemere has a hit already. He's gone 1 for 1 with a double. Bottom of the 6th with nobody out. Earthmaster at the ready. The pitch, the swing, ripped hard on the ground to the right side. Longshoreman with a tough play, but he'll just eat it. No throw. Bellemere gets an infield single, and Hill Dwellers take second on the play. Wow. Here's Elwin, the right fielder. He's got an offer going so far. Bellemere and Hilldweller take their leads. The stretch and the pitch. Elwin swings, hits it straight up in foul territory left side. The catcher Xanatos locates it, and he's got it for the first out. Batting is Ferdinand Puttifoot. He's gone 1 for 2 today. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Earthmaster kicks and delivers. In there for strike 1. They haven't made Earthmaster work as hard as they've made Elwin work for the Bounders. He's only had 70 pitches so far into the 6th. 0-1 pitch. Earthmaster out of the stretch. The pitch. Swing by Puttifoot. Towering pop-up on the first base side. It'll make the seats about 10 rows back. Here's the pitch from Earthmaster. Puttifoot takes it for ball 1. 1-2 count. 1 out. Earthmaster from the stretch. He deals. Puttifoot taps it foul. The left-hander kicks and deals. Puttifoot swings. Hard ground ball left side. Rockdelver handles it. Tosses it to second for 1. Longshoreman evades the runner. Fires to first. And he's out. They get Puttifoot to roll into a double play. The 4th double play turned against the Bounders today. And after 6, the score is still Dol Guldur nothing, Bywater nothing.
When you're looking for a treat to freshen taste and keep breath sweet, get double smoothness, flavor too. Get the gum that's double good to chew.
Double your pleasure, double your fun with double good mint gum.
Welcome back. It's the 7th inning, and this game is still locked up with goose eggs. Dol Guldur's got no runs, 3 hits. They've committed 1 error in spite of a bunch of brilliant plays and 4 double plays against the Bywater Bounders. And Bywater's got no runs, 4 hits, and they've committed no errors. Tavja Ellerandel is still out on the hill after 108 pitches. He's going to try to soldier on in the 7th. Oh, we got a substitution. Here's Morning Glimmer. He's 5 for 18, 278 as a pinch hitter. That one's a swinging strike. Morning Glimmer's pinch hitting for Longshoreman, the second baseman. Randall sends it in. Ball low and away. The 1-1 pitch coming. Fastball low, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-1. That misses for ball 3. He walks him. This might be the end of Randall in this game, I would think. Here's the pitch to Morning Glimmer. That one's lifted high into the air to right center field. Elwin gives chase, but he can't get to it. Morning Glimmer rounds first. Elwin has it, throws it to second. Morning Glimmer's in safely with a pinch 2-base hit. And that's all she wrote for Elwin. It's time for a new pitcher. Here's Nert Gamalma. Left-hander Nert Gamalma is 3-1 in 26 games with a 4.33 ERA. 27 strikeouts in 27 innings. And we got a pinch hitter. Heart Dragger moves into the box. He's hitting .348 as a pinch hitter, 8 for 23. Are they going to pitch to him? Nope. With first base open, he's going to get a free pass. Heart Dragger pinch hitting for Elorlinde, the center fielder, and he's walked to be put on second base, or first base. Runners at first and second with nobody out. The batter is Trample. He's got an offer going so far. Heart Dragger and Morning Glimmer take their leads. Check of the runners, and now the pitch. Strike one called, a fastball. The corners are in. Looking out for a bunt possible. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Trample shows bunt and bounces it foul down the third base side. Gamalma stretches. The 0-2 pitch. Outside for a ball. The offering. Away with a fastball. Gamalma gets the sign. Brings it low. Running the count full. 3-2 to Trample. Gamalma looks at the runners, stretches, wheels and fires. Ball 4. Trample draws a walk. Taking third, Morning Glimmer. Heart Dragger takes second. Nert Gamalma has issued his second free pass of the season, but it loads the bases up. It may be his biggest free pass of the season. Legul Eowamir steps up. He's 2 for 3 with a double. Still nobody out. Eowamir takes that one high. The pitch. Eowamir swings. Chops it weakly down the third base line, foul. The 1-ball, 1-strike pitch. Eowamir swings. Bouncing ball. First base side. Ellegrina has it. Fires a strike home. Morning Glimmer is out. The Slob has no chance for the double play at first, but they cut down the runner at the plate. Heart Dragger goes over to third, and Trample takes second. Bases are still loaded with 1 out. Infield's back at normal depth. Xanatos steps into the box. In 2 at-bats, he's hitless. Bases loaded for the Dragons. Gamalma could use a strikeout or a double play ball. He stretches and throws. The swing. Misses it for strike 1. Gamalma rocks, kicks, and fires. Norman takes his fastball for a strike. 0-2 count on Xanatos. Here's the next pitch. He swings and nicks it foul. Next pitch from Gamalma. Swung on, tapper right side, and foul. The delivery from Gamalma struck him out. Gamalma came in with a slider, and Xanatos cut right through it. That's a big, big out. The hitter is Rock Delver. He's gone hitless so far. Bases loaded with 2 out. The stretch by Gamalma. The pitch. At the knees with a slider. No balls. 1 strike to Rock Delver. From the stretch, the pitch. Rock Delver swings. Line drive to center. Oh, it'll be in there for a single. Heart Dragger comes home. Trample moves to third. Eowamir goes to second. Trample's coming home. Long throw to the plate. Eowamir's going for third. Bellamere cuts it off. Fires to third, and he's safe. Rock Delver with a 2-run single. The Dragons grab the lead 2-0. That's all for Gamalma. We've got a new pitcher, right-hander Jose Day. He's 1-1 with a 6.11 ERA. The batter is Neil Moon, still looking for his first hit. Runners at first and third with 2 out. The stretch, the pitch, knee-high on the inside corner, strike 1. The Day deals the 0-1 pitch. Moon takes a changeup inside. Day stares in for the sign, stretches and fires the 1-1 pitch, low with a changeup. The count on Moon is 2-1. Day from the stretch. Kicks and fires. Swung on and squibbed near home plate, rolling foul. Day into his motion. Throws. Moon swings. Hard drive out toward deep right center. Elwin in pursuit. Near the track. He reaches, but he can't reach it. Scoring Aoamir. Rockdelver goes to third. Moon's got a run-scoring double. Dol Guldur is now up 3-0. Human Crawler to face Day. He's 1 for 1 with 2 walks. Runners at second and third. 2 out for the Dragons. Day finds the sign, straightens up and deals. Human Crawler with a swing wrapped foul to the backstop. Day deals the 0-1 pitch. Human Crawler checks his swing. He held up in time. Ball 1. Looked for a long time there that we were going to escape with another scoreless inning, but the Dragons have found the magic. Day kicks and deals, swinging a foul to the right side. The pitch, Human Crawler with a half swing. He went around, strike 3. The home plate up made the call himself. Middle of the 7th, but not before Dol Guldur scores 3 runs. Dol Guldur leads Bywater 3-0. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. It's time for Take Me Out to the Ball Game. All right, Harry Carey urging on the Bounders to come back from this 3-0 deficit. Let's check out our scores around the league one more time here. It's 4-3 Carrick over Grey Havens in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 5th shows Buckleberry with a 2-1 lead over the Hops of Misty Mountain. Middle of the 7th, Isengard has a lead of 6-1 over Minas Ithil. Weathertop and Old Forest. Weathertop has a 5-2 lead over the Merry Fellows in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 6th, Daggerlad leads Erebor 5-4. Middle of the 7th, Moria has a 9-1 lead over Dunharrow. Later on, Ravenhill will face Rivendell. Breed earlier defeated Dead Marches 4-0. Minas Tirith beat Lothlorien in 11 innings, bottom of the 11th, 1-0. And Laketown beat Minas Morgul 2-0. Here it's 3-0. The Dragons broke it open in the top of the 7th, scoring 3 runs. Time for the Bywater Bounders to try to earn some back. The hitter's Black. He's hitless in 2 trips. Earthmaster starts his windup and delivers home. That was a sinker low. High and outside, sorry. So I was looking at the field to see the substitutions for those pinch hitters. Saradur McNeil takes over in center field, and Morgan Eliasson is now the new second baseman for the Dol Guldur Dragons after those pinch hit appearances last inning. The count's 1-0. Earthmaster's ready. Into the windup he goes. The pitch. Letter high on the inside corner. Strike 1. Earthmaster's cruising along pretty good. That was just his 76th pitch. Missed with a sinker at 94 miles an hour. Black is 0 for 2. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Strike 2 called. Now the pitch. That one's low. Earthmaster winds. The 3-2 pitch. Got him swinging with a sinker. Here's Salad. Base is empty, 1 out. Earthmaster starts the windup. Here's the pitch. He swings at it and misses it for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The pitch. Swung on. Line drive to center. That'll drop in for a base hit. Bounders get their 5th hit of the game. They've got a runner on first with 1 out. Here's Kenny the Slob. The catcher is hitless in 2 trips. 1 on, 1 out. Earthmaster toes the rubber. Sets the pitch. Ball 1. The pitch. The Slob with a swing. Lifted down the left field line. Twisting into the stands, foul. Earthmaster rocks and fires. Sinker at the knees. Strike 2. On the run and need to eat? Lothlorien Lembas in the new fresh sealed leaf packaging will provide all your nutritional needs for the long journey ahead. Go farther with Lothlorien Lembas. The pitch from Earthmaster. The Slob swings and hits it foul. Earthmaster throws the 1-2. Change up very low. 2-2 on Kenny the Slob. Earthmaster gets the sign. Deals out of the stretch. That's a foul down the first base line. Earthmaster sends it in. The Slob with the swing. Hit high on the infield. Tramples under it. Waiting. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Pellegrina of the Forest digs in. She's 1 for 2. The runner at first takes his lead with 2 out. The stretch. The pitch. She swings and taps it toward first. Coming in is Aoamir. He gloves it. Steps on the base. She's out. That's 3 down. No runs. 1 hit. No errors. A runner still left on. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Dragons after 7.
There's just one Schlitz, yeah, nothing else comes near. When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer. If you like it light with a big taste too, there's only one brew that will do. When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer. Real gusto in the great light beer Schlitz.
Welcome back. Top of the 8th. Dol Guldur has a 3-0 lead over Bywater. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Bounders have no runs, 5 hits, and no errors. Back out on the hill is Jose Day. Here's Anaril. He's without a hit in 3 at-bats. Day winds up and delivers. Ball 1 low. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Day kicks. Delivers the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike called, a sinker. The count's 1-2. Day gets the sign. Winds up. Delivers the pitch. Inside with a changeup. Third baseman is in. And here's the pitch. Struck him out swinging with a changeup. 3 strikeouts for Florbus Anaril. Records the hat trick. Here's the new second baseman, Morgan Eliason. There's 1 out. Wind up the pitch. Swung on and missed. Eliason's hitting .250 this year. 15 hits and 60 at-bats. He's got a couple of homers and 8 RBI. The pitch. Cut on and missed for strike 2. Pair of changeups. Day peers in, gets the sign. Shoo, a third changeup for strike 3. That's 3 strikeouts for Day. And here's the new center fielder, Saradur McNeil. Dol Guldur bats with 2 down. From the windup, Day kicks and fires. Sinker in there. Day kicks and deals. Check swing. The appeal, not a swing. The windup, the 1-1 pitch. McNeil comes up empty. Strike 2. That was way down in the dirt. The 1-2 pitch. Day winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Day strikes him out with a changeup. Jose Day retires the side on strikes. 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. The score remains 3-0 Dol Guldur. Is there anything better than potatoes? How about that segue? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yo quiero potatoes. Well, it's getting to be about that time for the Bounders. They've only got 2 frames left to try to win this game. Earthmaster's still out on their hill for the Dragons, and up to bat is Elvadrielad, the center fielder. He's had 2 chances without a hit. Wind up by Earthmaster. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. Earthmaster gets the sign, winds and fires the 1-0 pitch, taken for a strike. The 1-1 pitch coming, swung on and missed. Elvadrielad couldn't find the changeup. Strike 2. Earthmaster toes the rubber, winds, delivers the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and driven foul down the right side. Xanatos sends in the sign. The pitch. Down he goes on a sinker. Bill and Earthmaster chalks up his 5th strikeout. Hill Dweller, the batter. He's been hitless in this game. Bases empty with 1 out. The windup, the pitch. That one's popped down the left field line. Eneral charging, but he won't get there. That's foul. Earthmaster deals. Swung on, hit on the ground to third. Rockdelver gloves it. Rifles it to first to record the out. 2 down. Batter is Bellamere. He's a perfect 2 for 2 today with a double. Bases empty, 2 out. Earthmaster into the windup. Kicks and fires. Bellamere takes a sinker for a strike. Earthmaster deals. Sinker, ball 1. 1-1 pitch coming. Low and outside, ball 2. Earthmaster to the plate. Bellamere swings. Line drive, right field. Base hit. 3 hits for the game. For the new new shortstop for the Bounders. Here's Elowin, the right fielder. He's hitless. Bywater's got a runner on first with 2 out. Earthmaster from the stretch delivers. Sinker, ball 1. The 1-0 count on Elowin from the stretch. Earthmaster deals. And he grounds it left side. Fielded by Rockdelver. Sends it to first, and he is out. That retires the side. Still 3-0 in favor of the Dragons after 8.
One of the newest developments of chemical science to be made available commercially by the DuPont Company is An2, a long-known chemical discovered during the war to be a better rat poison. Now it is available in branded compounds for your use. An2 is so powerful that a few 10,000ths of an ounce will kill a rat. It is easy to use in a bait or as a tracking powder. While An2 is a special poison for the common rat, and is not as dangerous as most rat poisons, it is a poison, and pets and animals should be kept away from it. Your local dealer probably sells a rat poison containing An2, one of the DuPont Company's better things for better living through chemistry.
It's the top of the 9th. Winding things up, the Dragons with their possibly last at bat, leading 3-0. They've got 6 hits, 3 runs, 6 hits. They've committed 1 error. Meanwhile, the Bounders are scoreless. No runs, 6 hits, no errors. Jose Day's back out on the hill for the Bounders, and we're back at the top of the order, top of the lineup for the Dol Guldur Dragons. It's Gorbadoc Trample. He hasn't had a hit in 3 trips to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 missed away with a sinker. The count's 1-0 into the windup. Day delivers. Swung on very high pop-up near home plate. Kenny the Slob has a line on it, and he snares it for out number 1. Settling into the box is Legil Ewamir. He's gone for 2 for 4 with a double. 1 out in the 9th. Day gets the sign. The windup in the pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1. Day gets the sign. Winds and fires. The 1-0 pitch. Low. Ball 2. Day into the windup. The 2-0 pitch. Strike called. A changeup. The 2-1 pitch. Outside, a ball. Day tosses the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count. Day gets the sign from the slob. Winds and delivers home. Ewamir swings, lifts a high fly ball to deep center field. Elvadrialat on the run. He has it for the out. Norman Xanatos is at the bat. He's hitless in 3 tries. 2 gone in the 9th. The windup in the pitch. High and outside with a changeup. Day gets the sign. Winds and fires the 1-0 pitch. Called strike. Another changeup. The pitch. Xanatos with a swing. Ground ball right side. Backhand snare by Pellegrina. Quick throw to the Day covering first. Xanatos is out. That retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. The score is 3-0 Dragons after 8.5 innings. Guests of the show stay at the Prancing Pony Inn. The Prancing Pony has nightly entertainment and mysterious atmosphere. Plus, their beer comes in pints. There's only one Prancing Pony. Here we go. Bottom of the 9th. It's gonna be Puttyfoot, Black, and Salad as the scheduled hitters. And we've got the closer coming up for the Dragons, now pitching, Signar Garimli. The righty is 1-2 in 26 games with a 0.93 ERA. He's got 13 saves with no blown save opportunities. There's Puttyfoot, 1 for 3 today. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Garimli can bring it. Last year, he had 46 saves with the Dragons. Pitch on its way. Puttyfoot swings through it. No balls, 2 strikes on Puttyfoot. The windup in the pitch. Puttyfoot swings, towering fly ball toward deep center. McNeil in pursuit, leaps high, and it hits off the top of the fence. Puttyfoot is past first, charges around second, but he'll pull up now. He's going to stay at second with a leadoff double in the bottom of the 9th. Getting set to hit is Black. He's hitting 197 with runners in scoring position. Runner in scoring position with nobody out. Garimli stretches, glances back at Puttyfoot, kicks and deals, low with a sinker. The pitch. That's a strike. Garimli rocks and fires. Black swings, driven in the air to center. Going back to McNeil, and he makes the catch. Puttyfoot is tagging, and he's going to head into third without a throw. Here's Gil Garil Salad. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. 1 out for Bywater with a runner on third. Garimli from the stretch. Checks Puttyfoot. Kicks and deals. On the outside corner for a strike. Garimli deals the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, a sinker. Garimli delivers. Salad swings. Slow roller out toward the hill. Pulled in by Garimli. Hard throw to first, and he is out. Puttyfoot stays at third. There's 2 down. Here's Kenny the Slob. He's hitless in this contest. The Dragons need just 1 more out. Garimli has the sign. Watches Puttyfoot. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, one strike to the Slob. From the stretch, Grimley looks at the runner, fires home, at the knees with a slider. Bounders down to their last strike. Grimley delivers, and it's a ball. The pitch, the Slob with a swing, hacked foul. Here's the pitch, swung on, grounded foul on the first baseline. The count's 1-2 on the Slob. Grimley toes the rubber, has the sign. Now from the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss! The Slob can't put the ball in play. That's the ball game. Dol Guldur shuts out Bywater 3-0. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor with a game wrap-up, check of scores around the league, and the news.
Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Schaefer pleasure doesn't fade even when your thirst is done. The most rewarding flavor in this man's world for people who are having fun. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Yes, Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
Schaefer, the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
Welcome back here, where Dol Guldur has just shut out the Bywater Bounders 3-0. It was a close game all the way through. The tail of the game, though, are the double plays. 4 double plays turned by the Dragons against the Bounders. The winning pitcher, Billin Earthmaster, 6-4 now. He pitched 8 innings, gave up 6 hits. He struck out 5 and walked 2. A save by Signar Grimley, his 14th. The loser, Nurtgamalma, goes to 3-2. And the player of the game is Earthmaster, the pitcher for the Dragons. Time of the game, 2 hours, 45 minutes, briskly played in front of 69,281 fans at the water park. In the rest of the league, one last look. It's 4-3 Carrick in the top of the 9th. Greyhaven's batting. Misty Mountain is behind Buckleberry. Their game is delayed. They're in the top of the 6th, 2-1 Buckleberry. Top of the 9th, the Isengard Raiders have an 8-2 lead over the Worms in Minnesithal. It's the top of the 9th at Old Forest, where Weathertop leads 6-3. Daggerlad and Erebor. Erebor leads 9-5. The Eagles came up with 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th to overtake an early lead by the Disaster. Later on is Ravenhill at Rivendell. Moria defeated Dunharrow 11-2. 4-0 Bree over Dead Marshes. Minas Tirith 1-0 in 11 innings over Lothlorien. 2-0 Laketown over Minas Morgul. That about wraps everything up here. Stay tuned next week for another Game of the Week. Goodbye.